Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Terrible TikTok Thursday. Once a week on Thursday, I will find the worst TikTok in America, no, the world, and react to it and explain why it is terrible. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, Jed, you have a life. Why would you be watching TikTok? Why would you know about these terrible TikToks? Well, the answer, my dear lads, is simple. In my Discord server, the link in the description below, I have what's this thing called? A channel. I have a channel called Terrible TikToks. And whenever you see a terrible TikTok, put it in that server. And if it's good enough, if it's bad enough, I'll react to it. And I'll check it out. So that is the plan today, boys. And to start it off, because I thought of this 2 hours ago in the car when I saw this terrible TikTok, and I thought, we're gonna get some content out of this. The terrible TikTok that we're watching today is in fact called Villains That Weren't Evil, Just Broken, or Tried to Help. It literally, I was watching it in the car today, picking up my sister from school, and I saw this TikTok. I instantly paused, checked the comments to see if anyone else thought it was super bad, and then sent it to 3 people. Their first example is the Joker. And not just like the Joker from like the movie The Joker, not the standalone movie. This is the Joker from The Dark Knight, one of the most evil villains of all time. So, in The Dark Knight, they deliberately don't give the Joker any past. We have no way of knowing if he actually was misunderstood or if he was trying to help in the past, because they purposely don't give us enough. So it's really ridiculous to imply that he was just misunderstood. This is the man who blew up a hospital. This is the man who put a pencil through a man's eye. This is the man who almost killed Harvey Dent and did kill Rachel Dawes. He killed dozens of people, and his sole purpose in this universe is to cause chaos and mayhem for no particular reason. When I first saw this, my first thought was, this has to be a joke. Because there's no way that someone is making this video and actually thinking to themselves, the Joker is just misunderstood. Alright, let's continue. Severus Snape, one of the leading antagonists from Harry Potter. And, he's not evil because at the end of the book, it says he's not evil. At the end of the book, at the end of the Deathly Hallows, it comes out straight out, Harry Potter spoilers by the way, it comes out and tells his whole story for why he acts the way he does. Now, this is one of the main reasons that I think that the maker of this was a child. Because if you don't know, Gabriel Gesto is the main antagonist from the kids TV show Miraculous, Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. This is from a TV show made for children. So I'm not even going to try to dissect this one. I don't know enough about the TV show. I've never seen the TV show. This villain, for all I know, could be the most misunderstood person in the world with nothing but good intentions, but is just misunderstood or broken. But this is from Cat Noir and Ladybug. I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to try. Next, Harley Quinn. Okay, this is kind of weird to me because it's kind of weird that you have Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir and one of the main characters in Suicide Squad in the same list. Like, either you're a child who watches things that are too old, or you're an older person who watches things that are too young for you. I don't know. Let's go over some reasons that Harley Joker. Let's go over some reasons that Harley Quinn is not in fact misunderstood, but just plain evil. So, this is literally a worse example than the Joker. This Harley Quinn is a worse example of a misunderstood villain than the Joker. Because the Joker could have a terrible past, full of misery, heartbreak, abusive parents. I don't know. They don't give us enough information. Maybe he is just misunderstood. Maybe he is just broken. Harley Quinn literally is a psychiatrist with a PhD who actually is like well liked in her community, very, very intelligent, and randomly falls in love with the Joker. And then from there, she makes a series of bad choices that eventually lead to this. And she cooperates with the Joker for far too long. So there's no way that she's just misunderstood. She had a great life until she met Mr. J, Maleficent. Maleficent, I will say, I'm going to give it to them, the creator of this, so I'm not going to say, and I think it says at the end anyway, but I'm not going to say, this is kind of true. Maleficent was not evil. She was misunderstood. But then she did a bunch of evil actions that led to her being kind of evil. But in the beginning, she was just misunderstood. The kingdom attacked her because they didn't understand her, and she defended it, and from there, the rest of the movie is kind of like all-out war with the kingdom. So this is one of the few true examples in this list. Draco Malfoy. Now, I don't know why you're saying Draco Malfoy is even evil. He's the most privileged kid in Harry Potter by a long shot. His dad is wicked rich, and he has loyal goons who follow him around to do whatever he says, along with not getting in trouble with the meanest teacher in the school. He has found favor with Severus Snape. So I don't know why you think that this guy is evil. He's just a racist jerk. That's what it comes down to. He's just literally a racist jerk. And Yeah, he was misunderstood, but no one thought he was evil. And he never really did any evil actions. He was just really mean. He was just a mean guy. You can't even make the argument that he was misunderstood. Like, in what possible universe is Draco Malfoy misunderstood? I understand you. You're a jerk. You're a jerk with bad parents. I understand you fine. The Grinch. Now, the Grinch is not evil. He actually is the best example on this list of someone who's just misunderstood. Because the Grinch is just a hermit who lives by himself and is hated by no one. Because if you watch this movie, which is like the one they're portraying him in, the live action Grinch, he's not hated. He actually even has friends. People don't mind him. And he's just not cared about. No one cares about him. The Grinch is just a guy living in a cave by himself, and no one cares about him till he does a jerk move, not an evil move, but a jerk move by stealing everyone's presents. Now, if he'd gone and killed everyone while they slept, that would have been an evil mood. An evil move. But stealing their presents is kind of just like, okay, why? Like, just give me back my present. Just give me back my toy, my choo-choo train. Natalie Sancour. Now, if you don't know, this is yet another antagonist from Miraculous, Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Now, I don't know why there's two antagonists from the Miraculous and the Ladybug and Cat Noir on this list, alongside Joker and Harley Quinn. It makes no sense. Are you really thinking of evil villains in your mind and saying Joker, Harley Quinn, Maleficent, Natalie Sancour? By the way, I think that they just spelled Natalie. That's Nathalie? I think it's Natalie. I'm literally not even going to try to like dissect this one. I don't know anything about this. I've never watched the show. I literally did research for this just to make this whole presentation. At this point in the video, boys, if you're this far in, you should subscribe. You really should. And watch this live over at Twitch, link in my bio. Thursdays and Friday nights, Eastern time. Like I said, we just started a new series that I made up 2 hours ago, called Terrible TikTok Thursdays. And there's a weird ghost scream in the background because I don't have YouTube Premium. Nice. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're on our final misunderstood person. Jigsaw. I can't think of a worse example of someone who's flat out evil. The whole point of Jigsaw is he tries to kill people so they appreciate life more. That is flat out evil. That is literally evil. It's not public service. It's not morally right. This guy is just a jerk. This guy is just a jerk. And there's not a ton to misinterpret here. I don't know who's sitting watching Jigsaw. Who's sitting down watching Jigsaw and being like, poor guy. This guy's just trying to live his life. And now he's misunderstood by the world. Alright, boys. And that is this week's Terrible TikTok Thursday. Not Tuesday. Terrible TikTok Thursday. Live over at Twitch. Link in my bio. See you there. You gotta subscribe if you enjoyed this. And don't leave any hate to the creator. I'm not even going to show their tag because these guys have got to be 2 years old. Either 2 years old or 30 years old.